Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Guys, we got Solinco replacement grips in the house. What's the difference? Which one is better for you? Stay tuned. All right, so coffee sponsor of today is Rob Collins from Sherwood Forest in the UK. Maybe they should have called you Robin Hood there, Rob. Maybe you are Robin Hood Collins. Anyways, all right, so Rob writes, "Hi Harry, your videos have been a godsend to me. I retired recently and have used your advice to restock my gear and avoid major injuries after 26 years away from the game. I went with a V8 Wilson Blade 98 16x19 and with Solinco Confidential strings at 48 pounds. Keep up the great work." That's exactly what I would have done myself if I was playing with a blade. Confidential 16L, 48 pounds. Oh, I'm glad that worked out for you too. I want to say something about robbing the rich and giving to the poor, but that's probably a little too far for Sherwood Forest Rob there. But anyways, if you want to be my coffee sponsor of the day and rob from the rich and give to Tennis Spin on the dark roast side, network is buymeacoffee.com/Tennis Spin. Thank you all in advance. All right, so today we're going to be talking about replacement grips here. So I'm going to start off with the Solinco hyperkush, which is what is in all of the stock rackets that they make. As you can see, it's very perforated. Now, what does perforation actually do for an overgrip or a replacement grip? Well, it helps actually to dry it out faster. It helps to breathe. It helps for those little pores when the air hits it to dry off. So that's why there are holes in it. With this particular grip, you can see it's cushioned, it's tacky, right? With layer featuring perforations, as I just said, for absorbency and extended performance. Obviously, it breathes because of the holes, and I guess they're using eco-friendly materials to it. As I always said, replacement grips have always been on the neutral side. You will never really feel a extra tacky replacement grip. Extra tacky only comes in overgrips, okay? So this is very, very neutral, stays pretty neutral, and, you know, basically, if you switch like I do from here, which is my forehand, to here, which is my backhand, if it's too tacky, it's going to hit the brakes on me. So I prefer a neutral grip, okay? So great grip in the hyperkush. Now, something I don't know too much about is the Syn leather. So it's a synthetic leather grip. So it's supposed to be like a leather feeling synthetic grip that's made out of synthetic fibers. Let's see. Whoa. It's got kind of a leather-esque feel to it. And a firmness to it, too. It actually rolls out like a leather grip, too. Interesting. It's kind of slick like a leather grip, too. I'm going to put it on Solinco Black Extended here. Whoa, it's firm. It's not stretchy. It's actually pretty firm for a leather grip or a synthetic leather grip. I was expecting something a little different. It's also thin. Reminds me of like a fairway grip with the holes. Wait, I gotta touch it already. Yeah, it's slippery. Okay. Wow. Okay. Amazing. It actually feels like a leather grip. Except drier, not as slippery. That is so strange. I want to see the cross section on this. As you can see, it's actually pretty thin, just like a leather grip, but not made out of leather. Finish putting this on. Okay, let me read about this for a minute here. Micro texture synthetic leather layer for a firm performance feel. Streamline adhesive layer. Core transparent adhesive layer for quick grip. Interesting. So I don't know how they did it, but it almost feels like a leather grip. Wow, we'll have to see how this actually plays on the court. All right, so that's what we're going to do next. We're going to take both of these rackets with the two different grips here and see how they perform. All right, stay tuned. All right, so we just got off the court. Coach Jerod and I, with these replacement grips by Solinco. You're holding the hyperkush. Let's talk about that one first. What'd you think?
Yeah, so I actually haven't had too much experience with Solinco grips. I remember using a couple of their Heaven grips back in the day, which I think were their over grips, and I like those a lot. So I was having some decent expectations for this one, and I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't really too tacky and wasn't too dry. It was kind of just in the middle in between for both of those, and fit my hand pretty well, absorbed sweat really well, and I didn't feel like it was going to slip out of my hand at any point in time. So yeah, I think Solinco's been doing well with the string game, the racket game, and now the grip game. So I think they're doing some good stuff with their products.
Perfect. So I'll take that. I'm going to hand you this one. I actually enjoyed this grip a lot. Surprisingly, as you guys know, I don't like a too tacky grip, and I don't like too dry of a grip. I like that neutral feel. This grip actually allows me to feel the bevels pretty easily, yet also cushions, my palm, because I hold it like that pretty well too. And it doesn't give me the, the hard impact that I would get in the front of my hands. So yeah, overall, they did a great job choosing this particular grip for their stock rackets. If you guys know what Wilson Sublime is, it's similar to that, but a better kind of a rubber feel. And then obviously the holes, as I was telling you, basically helps dry it out a little faster. All right. So Coach Jerod, you're holding the Syn leather now. So it's not leather, it's synthetic leather. Your thoughts?
Yeah, so a lot of people I know like to put leather grips on their rackets. For me personally, I'm not a big fan of that, mostly just because it feels a little bit kind of stiff, if that makes sense. So it kind of makes the bevels kind of pop out a little bit more. So it kind of hurts my hand a little bit at times. With this one, it kind of feels like a leather grip, but not really, since it's a mix between leather and synthetic. So I think it's gives you the leather feel, but a little bit softer. So it's a little bit more bearable in my opinion. One thing also I think that Harry and I kind of noticed as the playtest went on was it actually got tackier as we were playing, and I couldn't tell if that was from the sweat or just the grip in general. But again, that improved the grip on the racket and felt like it wasn't going to slip. So I think the synthetic leather grip is definitely one that was pretty good, and you guys should give it a try.
Perfect. So I was pretty skeptical about using this one, because when I first put it on, it felt pretty slippery. But as, like Jerod said, as we used it more, I felt like I got more and more of a grip on it. And it got better the more you used it. So that's kind of the opposite of most replacement grips. Since when you wear it out, you lose the tack, but you're gaining the tack with this one. So I don't actually feel like I need to replace this or put an overgrip on it. I'm actually going to just continue using this and seeing where it goes, but pleasantly surprised by the Syn leather grip. And I definitely recommend this to those who use leather and leather alone, because it actually feels... It feels like a fairway grip from way back in the day before you were born.
Fairway grip.
Yeah, because those are like a type of leather that's kind of like this. As you sweated on it, as you used it more, it kind of grabbed onto you a little bit more for a little bit. And then before it like let go, like it'll keep absorbing until it can't absorb anymore and then become slippery. But that was like way down the road. So let's see how long this lasts, but so far so good, guys. Syn leather, okay? Which one did you like more?
I actually like the Syn leather a little bit more, just because again, as you said, as you keep playing with it, it just feels like it just improves. And I think, yeah, at the same time, we can test the durability on this grip, but so far, fresh out of the box, it feels great. I like it a lot. I love it.
Perfect. All right, guys, try it out. Try it out for yourself. Syn leather, we both like. We know that this particular hyperkush comes with the rackets. So most of you who've tried Solinco rackets know how that feel. All right. Want to thank my man, Coach Jerod, for hanging out with me today and checking out these replacement grips. Coach Jerod, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at Jerod Ma.
There you go. And we'll link that below. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Guys, are you tired of playing against the ball machine? The ball machine always wins, and you're not really getting any interaction with people. How about playing with somebody at your level, or maybe a little bit better than you, that can improve your game? There's 27,000 people nationwide waiting for you to play with. It's all at playyourcourt.com. You can find your new tennis friend, join local leagues, all for less than $5 a month. You'll have access to players at your level, your speed, and make some new tennis friends. Check it out at playyourcourt.com/tennis spin. Link is below.